Hi guys, welcome to another audio video, and I'm reading Isaiah 22 of the King James Version Bible, and it reads, "The burden of the valley of vision, what aileth thee now, that thou art wholly gone up to the housetops? Thou that art full of stairs, a tumultuous city, a joyous city, thy slain men are not slain with the sword, nor dead in battle. All thy rulers are fled together, they are bound by the archers. All that are found in thee are bound together, which have fled from far. Therefore said I, Look away from me, I will weep bitterly, labor not to comfort me, because of the spoiling of the daughter of my people. For it is a day of trouble, and of treading down, and of perplexity by the Lord God of hosts in the valley of vision, breaking down the walls, and of crying to the mountains. And Elam bare the quiver with chariots of men and horsemen, and Kir uncovered the shield. And it shall come to pass that thy choicest valleys shall be full of chariots, and the horsemen shall set themselves in array at the gate. And he discovered the covering of Judah, and thou didst look in that day to the armor of the hosts of the forest. Ye have seen also the breaches of the city of David, that they are many, and ye gathered together the waters of the lower pool. And ye have numbered the houses of Jerusalem, and the houses have ye broken down to fortify the wall. Ye made also a ditch between the two walls for the water of the whole pool, but ye have not looked unto the maker thereof, neither had respect unto him that fashioned it long ago. And in that day did the Lord God of hosts call to weeping, and to mourning, and to baldness, and to girding with sackcloth, and behold, joy and gladness, slaying oxen, and killing sheep, eating flesh, and drinking wine. Let us eat and drink, for tomorrow we shall die. And it was revealed in mine ears by the Lord of hosts, Surely this iniquity shall not be purged from you till ye die, saith the Lord God of hosts. Thus saith the Lord God of hosts, Go, get thee unto this treasurer, even unto Shebna, which is over the house, and say, What hast thou here? And whom hast thou here? That thou hast hewed thee out a sepulchre here, as he that heweth him out a sepulchre on high, and that graveth an habitation for himself in a rock. Behold, the Lord will carry thee away with a mighty captivity, and will surely cover thee. He will surely violently turn and toss thee like a ball into a large country. There shalt thou die, and there the chariots of thy glory shall be the shame of thy Lord's house. And I will drive thee from thy station, and from the state shall he pull thee down. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will call my servant Eliakim, the son of Ilkiah, and I will clothe him with thy robe, and strengthen him with thy girdle, and I will commit thy government into his hand, and he shall be a father to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and to the house of Judah. And the key of the house of David will I lay upon his shoulder. So he shall open, and none shall shut, and he shall shut, and none shall open. And I will fasten him as a nail in a sure place, and he shall be for a glorious throne to his father's house. And they shall hang upon him all the glory of his father's house, the offspring and the issue, all vessels of small quantity, from the vessels of cups even to all the vessels of flagon. In that day, saith the Lord of hosts, shall the nail that is fastened in the sure place be removed, and be cut down, and fall, and the burden that was upon it shall be cut off, for the Lord hath spoken it. Alright guys, so in this chapter here, what this chapter is basically speaking of is where the children of Israel will be free from their bondage, right? They will actually, if you recall, the reason why they were able, that why it is that they were even allowed to go into captivity was the fact that the Lord was angry with them, and the Lord could not allow his anger to turn aside from them. His anger would not turn aside from them, even though they were under oppression, right, by the Babylonians. And here we see where their freedom will come, and some will die, because as it was foretold in previous chapters, the children of Israel will be basically a tenth of what they were before. Okay, so the Lord will cut them off, so they won't be a multitude as he had initially implemented with Abraham, and he further made the vow with Jacob, and then with Isaac, and then with Jacob. Okay, so we see that he renewed his covenant with them, but here it is that the prophecy was given that they would actually be basically killed out, so that the purge can take place, so that the Lord will be glorified, and so that the people that remain will be those that actually stand for the Lord, those that will actually carry on all that the Lord had intended for them to do, the statutes, the governance, and ruling of God. So basically, that's what this chapter here is speaking of. That's what I get from this chapter here, right? And this just goes to show yet again that the Lord will allow things to happen so that his people can be purged and be made new, renewed, right? And so when we're going through the trials and the fire, right, then we should know that it is to make us better, to purge us, just as the coal was taken by the seraphim and placed on Isaiah's lips to purge him from all his iniquities, so likewise the Lord, and I'm sure when it touched it scorched, okay, but he was purged, and that's just what the Lord will do. He will purge out all that is there. If it's fire that should purge you, it will happen that way if the Lord bids it to be so. All right, so guys, I'm gonna leave that right there. Please remember to continue to walk in your salvation, and if you've not yet gained it, then seek it. There's no better time to begin than the present. Have yourselves a blessed day. Bye.